things. Read if you have time. It's very short, 100 pages, maybe 120, real short, real easy read. Benjamin Franklin's autobiography. Benjamin Franklin's autobiography will teach you a little something about life, teach you a little something about from rags to riches, how he went from nothing to everything. The founders of this republic are some of the most amazing human beings to ever walk the face of the earth. The fact that that large of a group of people like that came together to create a nation that would be the freest nation in the history of mankind, that would lay the foundation for freedom for all mankind, forever if we wanted it. Remember, a republic, madam, if you can keep it. And thereby, as a result of those two components, those two very important aspects of their intentions in laying this out, become the example by which the rest of the world would emulate. We can literally bring about the end of human slavery. We can literally bring about the empowerment of the individual. And who knows where that will take us? We could say the stars, but I think beyond the stars, beyond our wildest imagination. But obviously, after the founding generation died, things slipped and went, depending on what you're talking about, in a variety of directions that didn't necessarily coincide with what the founders believed and what their intentions were. So I say that we had, for a bleak moment, a real possibility to legitimately set mankind free for eternity. And I can't even imagine. I'm not even going to sit here and attempt in any way to use language in order to describe what I mean by that, because I don't think I adequately can. I think I would fail in doing it justice by trying to put what I see as a result of that into words. I don't believe I do it justice, and as a result of that, I'm going to keep that to my own mind as to what I think that means and what that looks like and what that would be. But nevertheless, I'll leave it at that. Would have freed mankind beyond our wildest imagination. And like I said, we would have went beyond the stars. And it's not to say that we can't still do that, because I still think that humankind will do that. But it could, if the foundation was laid 238 years ago, well, 238 years ago, 1776, so you'd have to jump up to 1787 or 1789 when the ratification of the Constitution. So 238 would be 225. So 225 years ago, after the ratification of the Constitution, it was laid out. And we had it. And it could have been there. But with the death of the founding generation, when John Quincy Adams exited the White House, and the commencement of the Jacksonian era, with the 1828 presidential election, Andrew Jackson becoming president, that changed everything. And I'm not saying that I don't appreciate a lot of what Andrew Jackson did, because I do. And I don't like some of the things he did, but I like a lot of what he did. You can't pin it on Jackson. But a lot of stuff changed at that time. Martin Van Buren is instrumental in that. I can't stand Martin Van Buren. And a lot of other stuff like John Calhoun and a few others. But again, we're not going into that type of stuff right now. The point is, we had that opportunity with the founding generation. Post-founding generation with the Jacksonian era changed everything. That went up to the Civil War. Civil War, that 4-year period, is like by itself up there in its own little time period. Post-Civil War, 1865 forward, everything has changed, and it's been a gradual movement away from the founding generation, in my opinion, ever since. With few blurps here for a decade or two where we're, oh, that's right, we're going to regain the founding principles and we're going to apply them too, not just understand them, we're going to apply them. Yeah, well, that didn't last very long, because the Republicans, who are so-called conservatives, so-called people of the founding generation and their principles, yeah, right, they're bought off too damn easily. Because of special interests. Remember, the rise of the fourth branch of government. It's the blend, as Mussolini said, the perfect blend of government infiltration and profit-seeking. That's corporatism. It's the blend of the bureaucracy and special interests. It's the fourth branch of government, and it definitely trumps the other three. So, good luck. You don't have a shot anymore. That's why I say we're toast. And people say, oh, you're such a pessimist. I'm not pessimistic. I'm real. Man, I'm real. Come on. You're living in fairy tale land, man. That's not going to happen. Because you'll never convince enough people to do what I'm telling you is necessary in order to restore those principles. Not going to happen. It's not like you don't give up. But I'm telling you right now, this country is going to evolve. This country is going to continue to spiral downward until there's a civil war. Don't really care if you believe that or not. I am telling you what's going to happen. It will. And there's a variety of different things that could spark it, that could, ignite it, and that would be the reason, oh, that's right, the historians, that's what caused it. Come on, give me a break. That's like saying, what caused the United States to enter World War II was the Japanese bombing Pearl Harbor. Come on! You ever hear of currency wars and trade wars? Franklin Roosevelt is a trader. He was in, I'm not going to go into that.